because y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
SW. Big Chat, Small World. So make sure y'all show some love to Big Chat, Small World with everything that he has going on in our YouTube space. Make sure y'all show him some love, man. We're going to get into this content. Oh, I guess I should push play.
Where he centered around Carson politics, Stevenson Village, and especially his issues with the East Coast Crips. But I'm not going to pretend that's the whole map, you know. LA politics is complicated as fuck, right?
Let's tell the whole story. So you're from Carson?
Yeah, I'm from Carson. Carson, people think Carson is like the suburbs. It's not. I've been shot on 2 separate occasions in the city. It get tricky out there. Like, you know, we got the East Coasters out there. That's who we've been getting into it with since.
So Carson actually is a suburb. It's just not the best suburb. Just like Inglewood is a suburb, not the best suburb. Compton is a suburb, not the best suburb. Long Beach, Watts, Downey, all those things are all sub parts of Los Angeles, which will make them a suburb.
The beginning.
And Carson is dangerous, yeah, but Carson is actually nice. So you got shot at the Carson Mall. What the hell was you doing up there anyway? They don't even got a Jamba Juice. So, like, nigga, you at the Carson Mall getting what? Hot dog on a stick? They don't have a Jamba Juice. They don't. They don't even have like a halfway decent food court. It's not there no more.
Since when?
I tried to get Jamba Juice today when I was going and dropping them off and all that kind of stuff. And Jamba Juice does not exist. There is no Jamba Juice in the Carson Mall. There is no Jamba. I got to pass there to go trip. There is no Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice. I get it. There's a building that says Jamba Juice, but the juice has been Jamba. Like, it's not there.
I grew up with all them dudes though. I got a big brother from over there. There's only 2 Crip gangs in Carson.
Okay.
Us and them. Us and the East Coasters.
Okay.
And we go to the same schools and we like choose like different sides. Like come like 8th grade.
So when you were young, like what was the lifestyle like though? Were you just outside like every day, just hanging out on the block, or not really?
Hanging out. No, I used to play football. I ain't gonna lie, I used to play football. Carson is like all the football players turn gang members. Like football players turn gang members, but like everybody that was on my football team, for the most part, I'm still cool with. But it's still like it's people that was on the football team that was present when I was shot. You know, that I feel like participated in it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Jhood seemed like a crash out football head trauma ass nigga.
And then it's like it just get deep, it get tricky. I grew up in the Hoovers too, though.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I grew up with the Hoovers in the Hoovers my whole life. Or my cousins is from A-Tray Hoover, or my hangout with the Hoovers and in the shotguns every day. And the A-Tray gangsters, I be over there every day too. So it's like those like are allies.
Well, Jhood says he got.
Now, that makes sense to why Crip Mac has such a hatred towards Jhood, because Crip Mac said that he was talking and Jhood was with some individuals who are less than savory towards Crip Mac. Crip Mac had some problems with that. He wasn't feeling what Jhood was doing, riding around with his enemies. But I'm going to shut up and get back to Big Chat, Small World.
Got shot at 16, was in and out of juvenile hall, and eventually caught a murder case. According to him, they originally hit him with multiple serious charges, but he ended up taking a deal and doing 11 years. And that's where the Jhood lore really starts. Apparently, while he was incarcerated, people say he went 50-0 in fights, with people claiming they have never seen him lose. They really paint that guy to be Superman, I ain't gonna lie. Whether y'all believe all that is up to you. But a lot of the conversation around Jhood eventually turned into arguments about where he was actually housed while incarcerated. Some people said he was PC. Some people said 50-50 yards. Some people said SNY yards, which y'all didn't know. Those yards are often looked down upon by gang members and often result into DPs from their communities. And once people started questioning what yard Jhood spent his time at.
Now, here's the question that I always kind of wondered, considering the fact that I was always good enough at crimes to not have to go to the penitentiary. I was good enough at crimes to not have to end up in the penitentiary. Describing this to me short, sweet, to the point, as if I'm a 10-year-old in the California Departments of Corrections and Rehabilitation. What is the difference between a PC yard, a SNY yard, and a 50-50 yard? Break it down simple, direct, and to the point.
All right. Think of prison yards like groups. A PC yard is for people who need protection from other inmates, like a safe zone. An SNY yard is for those who don't fit in with regular gangs. Maybe they left one or never joined. A 50-50 yard mixes both protective and non-protective inmates trying to keep peace. It's all about safety and who gets along.
So could all 3 groups be combined into one thing and that would equal a 50-50 yard?
You got it. A 50-50 yard is basically a mix of both protective custody folks and general population folks. Everyone's together, trying to keep it chill.
And that right there is a 50-50 yard.
The conversation stopped being about his reputation as a fighter and started becoming a debate about his credibility altogether. The no jumper beefs explained. So the first guy on this list is going to be Munchie B. Now, Munchie B and Jhood at one point, I think, were cool. But whenever Munchie B heard about what yard that Jhood was staying in, he lost all respect for him. Listen to Munchie B talk about it when he was back on Fig.
You and Jhood now get into it.
And he crazy, ain't he? I'm getting the Jhood shit came from the same post because I guess because I allowed Tiny Munchie to get on there and say something about him being housed where he housed at. You know what I mean? So he's upset about that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
I seen his last post. He was upset. He was upset with you because he was like, "Nigga, we been in school together. We did this together. You already know me. You know what's happening. Well, whatever the fuck y'all was at Will County."
No. He said he knows some mutual people. He said he know Lil Munchie. He been in county. He know Tiny Munchie. Been in county jail. He even said the homie Baby Dot name, but that didn't have nothing to do with me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. That, if you know them niggas, I know. I heard good things in the past. You know what I'm saying? You was built to ask a lot of people, but once you...
Well, Munchie B also said that Jhood was a snitch. Excuse me, and that's why he was on that yard. Is because he was a snitch, and that's why Jhood got upset.
Go over there, you're not good no more. All that shit don't even matter. Like where he housed at is men with boobs, is snitches, pedophiles, pedophiles, dropouts.
So I believe what Munchie's explaining is protective custody. And I think protective custody is just a general term, and SNY is a more specific term. I think PC and SNY are the same thing, right? SNY is just more California-specific terminology. But it's highly looked down upon for gang members to go PC. They're supposed to...
Well, what we learned is a 50-50 yard can encompass all three.
Be with like the general population. But after these rumors were going crazy about Jhood being PC, Jhood decides to respond from jail.
Munchie, come on, baby. You really know me, dog. I can't believe you said that.
Munchie B is blind. Munchie B is blind. He know that time the last thing he saw was Shady Blue and them knock him out, put peanut butter on his booty.
Here enters another No Jumper member, a very certified guy in the streets who goes by the name of Aunt Hefe. Now, Aunt Hefe is part of A Trey. I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning, Jhood says his gang and A Trey are real cool.
I hang out with the Hoovers and in the shotguns every day, and the A Trey gangsters. I'll be over there every day too.
So after Aunt Hefe heard about the situation between Jhood and the Munchies, he took to his own platform and brought on Jhood's friend and fellow gang member, J Mac.
Jhood and the Munchies is crazy. Jhood got into it with the Munchies.
Where J Mac tells his side about where exactly Jhood is staying, like what yard he's in, and much, much, much more. Check this out.
As far as Munchie B online with Tiny Munchie B, and my name coming up, and Jhood name came up, you know what I'm saying, during that conversation between Big Munchie and Tiny Munchie B. And Tiny Munchie was basically like, let Ant know that Jhood is on the SNY yard.
Now, do I know if he's on the SNY yard? I don't know if he's on the SNY yard or not. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know. How you don't know? This your boy. Shit, he call your phone. Shit. How you don't know if he's on the SNY yard or not? I mean,
I don't know if he's on the SNY yard. From my understanding, he was on the EOP yard.
Oh. Yeah, because EOP and SNY, them two different yards.
Them two different yards.
Now, there's not necessarily a beef with Jhood and Aunt Hefe at this time.
Now, we just introduced a new type of yard. Hold on. Let's figure out what an EOP yard is. Let's figure out what EOP stands for. In this same conversation, what is an EOP yard and what does EOP stand excuse me, what does EOP stand for? Keep it simple, direct to the point.
EOP stands for Enhanced Outpatient. An EOP yard is where inmates with serious mental health needs get extra care and treatment while still in prison. It's like a special yard focused on mental health support.
Is that where niggas go who on hot meds, meaning that they on those meds that after a certain temperature, like they can't be outside because it's too hot for them to be on that medication?
Yeah, that's the kind of place where people who need more serious mental health care, including those on strong meds, get extra help. If their meds have certain conditions.
Yeah, niggas got hot meds. Got it.
But as we move forward, this will all make sense in a little bit, and the Munchie B beef will also reignite around the same time. Next, we have Crip Mac. So, 8 days after Jhood got out of jail, he got a no jumper interview. Of course, you know Adam loves to be messy. And Adam decides to bring up Crip Mac to Jhood, in which Jhood says Crip Mac lost every single fight in county jail. Obviously, Crip Mac didn't like this, right? And whenever Crip Mac had a sit-down interview with Adam, of course, they brought up Jhood. And what does Adam decide to do? He decides to call Jhood. He decides to FaceTime him. But it just so happened that Jhood was with the Hoovers at the time of the FaceTime. And Crip Mac, he has Hoover Killer on his face. He hates Hoovers. Let's see how this plays out. Check it out.
Nah, I push it down.
Never that. What about Jhood? How you feel about him?
I don't know snooker is, but could talk like extra hardest.
But that was no real reason for Adam 22 to bring up Jhood, because he knows that Crip Mac doesn't have a problem. He knows that Crip Mac has a problem with him. He knows that there's an issue between these two dudes. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's an issue between these two dudes. So why would Adam 22 bring it up without any other reasoning for just being instigative?
Jeanette, her was on a protected custody yard, some low shit. I don't know snooker is called neighbor grip. Could talk how could knew me. I ain't never met you a day in my life, nigga. On fight crip on all my dead homeboys. Don't put my name in shit if I get 5 minutes on fight crip. I've been hearing about Cud when I was in the federal prison a year ago. Okay, met me as a guy. I never met Cud a day in my life, nigga.
He's from Carson.
I never met Cud a day in my life.
Hopefully he's not busy right now. Damn, I look like shit. What up, Hood?
Don't call Cud Hood, nigga.
So Jhood and Crip Mac clearly have an issue, clearly have a problem with one another. And Adam 22 goes, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me call this nigga.
You ain't hood, nigga. That's only neighborhood crip shit.
Nah, beat your ass, nigga.
All right, Cud, we gonna squabble with no gloves. With fish.
Beat your ass.
All right, Cud, make wood.
I was trying to cause peace.
Make wood. Let's get it.
I want you guys to do a podcast together.
No gloves, no hood.
We can squabble, then we can do a podcast together.
I don't want neighborhood crip. You gonna respect this crippin'? I've been tripping snoobers years now. That's why I'm in for low general. Can't no nigga tell me nothing. Neighborhood.
Hey, how old are you? How you an infant you in your 30s?
I'm 30 trap years old, nigga. I've been from the hood 15 years old. I've been from the hood 15 years, bro.
How you 33 years old and disrespectful? I'm gonna beat you up.
All right, cuz.
But then see, here go the thing about Jhood. This was cool all these weeks ago when you said it. It wasn't cool after we just watched you with Spoetyface last week and you were over here meat riding whack, and because you're meat riding whack and you have an inability to communicate, now you want to fight. You look just as ignorant as Crip Mac does, if not actually worse, because at least Crip Mac is fighting for his own self-respect off of what you said about him. You want to fight niggas about whack. Ain't nobody said nothing about you, and whack won't even fight about whack. At least Crip Mac can fight for himself. Big shout out to Crip Mac.
Nightblood.
I didn't know it was going to go like that. I thought I was going to be able to cause peace with y'all.
Adam's stupid. You know damn well you wasn't trying to bring no peace.
Nightblood.
He's super animated, huh, Tim?
No, I'm fight real. Kill on my dead homeboys,
Why you
nigga.
throwing up this? Why you just dissing everybody gang, bro?
Because that's who I am. I don't give a f***.
Bro. It ain't suspect. So respect. I'm going to have suspect beat your ass. Suspect.
Whoever want to fight, cuz they going to get it.
Go this nigga. Oh, that's easy call. No, go this nigga. This nigga Crip Mac. Nigga beat your ass. Nigga gonna beat your ass. Nigga gonna beat your ass.
All right, bitch. Killer destruction, nigga. Remember that.
Idea what that was about.
Oh, that's easy call. No, go this nigga. This nigga Crip Mac. Nigga gonna beat your ass. Nigga gonna beat your ass. Nigga gonna beat your ass.
All right, bitch. Killer destruction, nigga. Remember that.
Beat your ass.
All right,
we gonna get in the ring.
bitch. That's your killer destruction.
God damn it.
Get your ass up out of here.
Yo, much love.
All right, now here into Spoetyface, because Spoetyface is actually allies with Crip Mac. So whenever he saw the situation with Crip Mac, he decides to cover it, because what happens is Jhood decides to go on his platform and talk about the phone call he had with Crip Mac, just calling it disrespectful and all these things. But Spoetyface has
Okay,
his own narrative about the phone call and how he feels about the whole situation between him and Crip Mac. Check it out.
So yesterday, I'm in the 80s. I'm in the Hoovers, you feel me, with the homies from Hoover. And I get a FaceTime. It's Adam 22. I answer the phone. What up, Adam? As soon as I get on the phone, this dude, Crip Mac jumps on the phone.
Now, of course, Crip Mac jumps on the phone and starts being extra disrespectful. That's what Crip Mac does. Who's surprised about that?
Jumps on the phone, disrespectful.
No, cuz, you ain't good. I'm the FLO general.
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Nigga, 55th Street, you bitch ass.
And then start dissing.
You
Okay.
HK destruction.
Somehow I feel like past this. Unless maybe Spoetyface has something relevant to add to this, but I feel like we can pass this. But let's see.
All looking at me because, you know.
First of all, that's crazy. Like how ironic you and the Hoovers and Crip Mac call. That's kind of crazy and it had to be awkward. And every time I don't watch a couple of, not all of them, I don't watch a couple of Jhood videos. And he always like, I don't want to say necessarily pay homage to the Hoovers, but he always let it be known that, you know,
he be over there.
I guess he got a lot of compadres over there in the Hoovers, you know what I'm saying? So he's speaking about that openly. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. You know, I know you mess with them and all that, but one thing Jhood gotta understand as well is, you know, when you align yourself with certain people and you associate with certain people, you know, you take on their beefs and you inherit their problems.
The homie so disrespect, he get irritated. Everybody get irritated. This nigga Crip Mac, he's a childish.
Crip Mac is definitely somebody, whether you want to accept that or whatever you want to, you know, the narrative you might paint or whatever the case. Crip Mac is definitely somebody on the streets and in his YouTube space. I say this respectfully. If you put Jhood alongside Crip Mac and tell him to walk down the street, I guarantee you somebody will recognize Crip Mac before they recognize Jhood. And that's respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But Crip Mac he viral, he been viral. He's, you know, he's definitely an internet presence. So I wouldn't say that he's nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because he's kind of a big
niggas can feel however they want to feel. Ain't nobody did nothing to Crip Mac, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing to Crip Mac on the streets, for real. And ain't nobody gonna go into his neighborhood and for sure try to disrespect him because Crip Mac gonna get with it.
On the internet, whether Jhood want to recognize it or acknowledge it or not, but you know, he's definitely a big deal on the internet. You know, also in his hood as well. You know what I mean? So I won't call him nobody.
And I know he is all a gimmick, but that's really how he act around his homies. But that's not really him. That's not Crip Mac. I know he doing it for content because he really a buster. To be honest, like that's buster shit. Because he 33 years old. He told me, I'm 30 trap.
All
right, we gonna fast forward.
Going on. Spoetyface was vouching for C-Mac whenever C-Mac was going crazy on Jhood and the Hoovers. So Spoetyface even vouching for Crip Mac. I could see how, you know, Jhood probably watched that video and doesn't see Spoetyface in the greatest light, right? And another No Jumper member, Aunt Hefe, while he's in prison, ends up having his own problem with Jhood. Let's get into it right now. So the kid on the left, his name's Flock 2Ball. He apparently like really fucks with Aunt Hefe. He hates that he's in prison. So he's just pretty much like free.
So basically, Jhood gets pressed out because young Aunt Hefe calls in tripping. But
Aunt Hefe, I don't like how they're spinning these narratives on him. And homeboy Jhood's like, hey, I just feel like and nobody should speak on his business because that's A-Trade gangster business. Like that doesn't involve any of us. And after that, things start to unfold a little bit more. I'm gonna let y'all watch the clip and see it for yourself.
All right, this is how I feel about that. That's A-Trade gangster business.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like nobody should have been reporting that because people saying it's a DP, that make it premeditated.
Mm-hmm.
That make it first degree murder. If you talk about his first degree, if you saying it's DP, that mean it happened. That mean it was orchestrated and people was talking about it before it happened. That's like telling.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody saying it was a DP, It wasn't no DP. We don't know what was going on. Mm-hmm. And that's A-Trade gangster business. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
He's from Pacoima.
Yeah, you put no, he's
not.
Palmdale.
My dad.
He's from Lancaster, right?
I'm
from the 661.
Yeah.
From AV.
Yeah. My dad from over there.
From 2 P's, or he from like Unc?
Yeah.
Like Whack?
He said that his dad is like a Whack disciple.
Whack my uncle.
And we got 2 Whack lovers on here and a Lush.
I love Whack. I love Whack and
pops a Whack lover.
Yep, we all Whack lovers. That's my uncle. That's family. That's family. Dead homies. I'm Team Whack. Dead homies. Whatever issue with Whack, got an issue with me. Dead homies.
Seeing like we know all this is happening, so let's kind of see where Big Chat Small World is going to take us in this one. This is the argument.
Really even speak.
I got Hefe going off. B Braze exposing. Munchie B talking about the fight, why he was turned down. Okay, so Flacco talking about Munchie B being turned down. So it's pretty much the timeline of what's going on between now and then. If you have network, I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. More than like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Wow. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. More than like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Frank is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit.
game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.